I give you my heart.
Whew, boy, that was a cold demo. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We got a little bit of a white Christmas, huh, guys? I don't know if you did in your area. Post in the comment if you got any snow and it's cold like this. I mean, it's freezing cold. Glad I ain't got to put that in the car right now. We're just going to work on the box tomorrow. About got it done, but just got back from the hardware store and purchased a few things to finish it up. I'll show you those in a minute. Let me show you how the box is so far. It's 45 back there, and then I made sure, like for a couple days, that all the seams were glued with Gorilla Glue, wood glue. And then today I went on the inside, and you can see where I put polyurethane, all-weather caulking all around the entire inside and the top. So it's totally sealed. You know, the port's nice and straight. I got it painted good. You know, I just do a flat black, you know, probably need a little bit shy there in the middle. Might have to shoot a little in there. But I've got this stuff here to finish it. First, I'm going to have to sand it before I do the clear coat. I was going to use that clear coat, but it's satin, and see how it's like got a yellow tint kind of to it. All right, let me not mix these up. That's what this is. And then this is the golden oak. They were out of like the really good clear coat, but I got the next best one. So I seen what the wood looked like. It wasn't much off from the original, and that's what I want because I like this white birch bud. I think it's going to really pop with the clear gloss, superior durability. Come on, focus camera. There it goes. So it's mini wax. Got it at my local hardware store. But first I got to do some sanding, like all the rough edges. The wood basically is pretty good, so I'm not going to put 80 grit all over it. I'm just going to do that, like where these glue, where I filled them screw holes up with glue, and it's out, you know, you can feel it. I'm going to sand those down. Then I'm going to hit it with this, the front. That's be the front only here, with the 120. I might hit the box itself in different areas with the 120, and then I'm going to end it with the 150. And you know, I could have went even lower, but I kind of want it because I'm using a clear coat, because this wood's so smooth. I want it to bond, so I want it scuffed a little bit so it sticks in there. I've had this paintbrush, and I had these foam brushes from another build. I want to show you guys something. They're in the receipts here. And the only reason I'm going to show this because sometimes when I sell, like I sold those other subwoofers, everybody kept asking me if the box was included, you know, and I only sold those two def bonds for $200. And any of you guys know that building these boxes ain't cheap. Well, it depends on what wood you use and really what you put into them. But no matter what, man, I mean, even MDF is costing like $36 a sheet right now. I paid $50 a sheet for this white birch, and I got 2 sheets in this. So, and I still got that piece left. So that I could finish the wall out. I'm going to probably do it with the subs facing up, like I got them in the car now. That way you'll see like this part of the wood, but it'll be the other side, you know. So they'll be up, the port up. And then behind it, where I had that other board right there, going up to the glass, and then sealed from like that, from like the corners back. I think that's how I'm going to do it, because it sounds better when the subs are pointing up than it does pointing forward. And plus I'll have this whole area on the other side to put stickers and stuff like that, because I got them 2 American base stickers that'll look good on here for in front of each sub underneath, you know. But anyway, back to the receipts and the cost of this. You know, I had people, like I said, asking me, you know, does the box come with it? I'm like, yeah, for some more money. They're like, how much more? Like it's a burden or something. You know, I don't want to burden anybody, so I'll just tell you the truth. You know, $150, $200 more. And they're like, wow, that's a lot. Well, let me show you something. All right, this is the first time I went and got the wood and stuff. See? Get close enough to let it focus. See? Flat black, $5. The 2 cans of foam, which they're not, you don't really count the 2 cans of foam. Those are $10. You can take $10 off this. but I am going to use it for the build later on. The Gorilla Glue, I got 2 of those. The drywall screws, and the 2 pieces of 3/4 inch white birch. Came to $133.90. Then I went back today and I got all the sandpaper and the clear coat. So, and that's another $21. So see, 133 plus 21, that's $155. Take away $10, $145, but then you can put $10 back on it. Dang, that got hot. Woo, I was standing too close to that heater there. Woo. Dang. But I spent $10, a little over $10 on Amazon for these. So I'm gonna put them in today too. I'm gonna take them out the box and show you guys here in a second. But see what I'm saying? It's 150 bucks right there, you know. And then the time I've spent, like, this is my fourth day really on it, because one day I was at work and I only did a little bit at night. So 4th real day where I put some effort into it, you know. And you guys see outside, freaking winter wonderland, and it is cold. It's like snowing now. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you probably see a few flakes coming down. It's coming down a lot more than it looks like on camera, though. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, it cost, you know, for a good box, if you got like 15, it's a smaller, you know, if you only got 1 sub, of course it's going to be cheaper. You know, because I got single sub boxes back there. They probably ran me about 50, 60 bucks to build or something like that. But I got 15s right now, so, you know, if you had 12s, it would cost you probably a little bit less because the wood, you know, you need less wood. It depends. I mean, you might build a box just as big as mine for 12s, to tell you the truth. Depends on, it's really dependent on your subs, what the RMS rating, what the specs are for them, what the requirements are, you know. Like these XFLs, they like big boxes, you know, and big ports. They want room to breathe because, you know, they got that big basket, so they're pushing a lot of air, you know. Any subs like that, you know. So that's what I mean, you know. So, but it's still, what I'm saying is it costs for a box like this 150 bucks, you know. And that's, when I'm looking at stuff, I'm trying to find quality stuff, but, you know, at a good price. So I don't buy the most expensive thing there is, you know. I just buy what's good, you know. Put it that way. I don't buy nothing that's poor, you know. Like poor quality, you know, like I don't use pine wood and stuff like that, you know. I go ahead and get the good wood, because your wood's everything, you know. You know, just think, I don't know if any of you guys know about like Stradivarius violins. I don't remember what year the wood came from. I can't remember that offhand, but I know it was a long time ago and they can't get it anymore. They've tried to replicate those violins with similar wood, but they can't get that sound out of the wood that they got now. Whatever wood he got back then, you know, was like premium, and it just makes those violins sound really good. So that's the same thing as the acoustics, you know. Same thing with when you're building your subwoofer box. It's all in your wood, you know what I mean? If you use some cheap wood, it's going to sound cheap. Use good wood, it's going to sound good, you know. So that's what I wanted to say. Just ramble on a little bit about these boxes and the cost of them, you know. If you guys got your own builds going on, and have you ever sold any boxes that with the subs, like you had boxes and subs for sale, put in the comments, you know. If you've had people try to get you to sell them to you for like virtually nothing, for like 50 bucks, you know, or something crazy like that, you know, because I've had people say that to me. I was like, they're like, I'll give you $50 more for if you put the box with it. I'm like, man, I mean, I would like to help you out, man. I'd be losing money doing that, and it wouldn't be worth it for me. It'd be better for me just to keep the box, to tell you the truth. But I mean, I'd help a friend out if a friend needed something, you know. I'd give him a deal like that, you know. But just somebody random off Marketplace, you know, I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna open this up real quick and show them to you, and then I'll show you when I get them in. I'm not gonna actually put these in right now because I'm gonna do all the clear coating, but I'll go ahead and take these out of the box and show them to you guys tonight. That way we get a good look at them and we'll take them apart and stuff. And then I'll put them in after I put all the coats of the clear coat on here. It'll probably be tomorrow sometime. And I'm gonna put the ports on this side. So the port's gonna be on the driver's side facing up. So these are gonna be on this side here, down there somewhere, here and here, you know, or here and here, like that, you know. Things are gonna look good. They're gonna go good on this wood. Anyway, let me pop them out the package. All right, there they are, fellas. Look at those babies. They're pretty good size. I mean, I'll put my finger up to the side for a comparison. So, do it with my whole hand. So, I mean, they're pretty knuckle to the knuckle. So, let's do it on the wood. I think they go into about that far. So, yeah, let's do it like this. This will be better. So, something like, and you can get them tighter. That'll go all the way tight, because that's flush where it's supposed to be. So see, you could put it through, looks like maybe 2 pieces, but see, I only got the 1 3/4 inch piece. You can go through 1 inch at least. I said on the Amazon site what they go through. I think it goes to like 1.5 inches or something. I'm not positive on that. You'll have to look. I'm gonna post a link to these on Amazon. You can just click on it and it'll tell you. But they're decent. Let me take one apart and show you how it works. All right. See, we gotta take these nuts off. Don't lose them, of course. Then it's got, after that, looks like 2, sorry about that, 2 like lock washers. Oops, drop those. It is 2. Then your terminal connector, your solder, 2. And then just your rod. So you'd put this through the wood, you know what I mean, up to here. See that those little grooves on there? That's, you want to use a drill bit a little bit smaller than this part right here, this little shaft. Don't worry about this one, worry about that, because that's where it's going to seal right there. You want it a little smaller than that, so that you take a hammer and just beat that last little bit in. You don't want to have to beat the whole bolt in and mess your threads up on your post. It's just for this little part right here. All right, see what I'm saying? That little part. All right, and also this comes off too. See the hole where you put your wire in? I think it comes all the way off. Yep, see? So this thing, all together, there's all the parts. And you're left with this. So you can use just like this. That's what I'm gonna do at first. I'm gonna drill the hole, put this in, boom, you know, like that. Then I'll put the lock washers on this side. Actually, the way they had it, they had the terminal post, then your washers, then your 2 bolts. I like that it's got 2 bolts. See, because one tightens the other one for the vibration. Then when it's sticking out, you know, it's sticking out your box on that side. You got your wire in there, and look, it looks like it'll hold up to like 8 gauge, decent 8 gauge. Put this back on, and you tighten it down on it real tight. You know, imagine your wires in there. Hold on, I'll pause it and I'll get a piece. All right, I got a pretty decent piece of 12 gauge. This is real copper. Put that in there. that. You don't want to get the rubber in it, you just want to get the wire. And then you just, you know, keep tightening it down. See? I mean, you can clip the wire shorter if you want. I'm just putting it in there to show you, you know, so it ain't sticking out and don't hit none. That's if you want to. And when it's in the box, you can get, of course, you can get a lot tighter than I'm going to be able to. But you don't want to get soaked, because remember, this is your threads holding in there. If you want, you can put a little wood glue around this too when you put it in, around the hole. That way you know it ain't coming out. You know what I mean? Put a little wood glue right here. And then there you go, you know. You know, and then you got two of these sticking out the side of your box. Your wires in them, you know. Easy hookup, you know. Easy disconnect too. And it looks cleaner and it's sealed better. So there you go, guys. That's what these are. I'll leave a link in the description in the comments for them. Wow, guys, I was in here sanding and I just wanted to step out for a minute because I've been in here for a while doing it. And look at the ground. You can't even see my tracks where I came in. Everything's white. That's dust that you see flying in front of the camera. Because that's why I opened the door. Because all that sanding, it's getting dusty in here. I should probably wear a dust mask. But yeah, look at that. Get back in here and keep sanding this thing. It takes a little while. I did the face already. You know, this, if you guys use this Gorilla wood glue, this stuff is so good. I mean, it's hard to even sand off. I got it down the best I can. You're not going to see this much anyway because it's supposed to be pointing up. This side over here is what we'll be seeing mostly. And it's pretty decent as it is. So I don't got to do much work to that. So I made sure I put a really good piece in the front. It's like a couple knots here and there. You know, there's about 5 or 6 of them. But I mean, once it's stained or clear coated, it's going to stand out once I blow it off and everything else. So I'm just trying to get all the glue that where I wiped it with my finger. I tried to take a rag and get it off the wood as much as I can because I knew it was going to be hard to sand off. And I sanded the hell out of this, and especially down here where we got blacks, when I spray painted, some of that got into the glue and it was in the air because I'm in a confined space, you know. But I'm going to get it the best I can. I'm sure that clear coat will help it bring it out a lot though. So just want to show you guys that outside though. Alright guys, I got it all sanded. I used the 80 grit, the 150, and then the 120. I said that backwards earlier, sorry about that. But got it best I can. You know, you still might see this after I do the clear coat, but it's going to be facing up. This is how it's going to look. I can't really get back, it's my big pile of wood. But yeah, you'll see it from this side right here, just like that, because it'll be up in the back. So it's going to look pretty good. And like I said, I'm going to build behind it and stuff like that, but not right away. I'm just going to put it in there at first just to see how the box sounds and stuff before I go building on it and stuff. But it's a pretty deep box. Now that I got it up on here, you can try to get a better perspective of it. See what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to tell when it was on the floor, but it's going to be a decent box. It's fairly big. These subs are going to have plenty of room in here. I just blew it out, but there's a little dust on the inside. I'm not worried about the inside right now. I just need the outside clean. So, you know, nice 45. That's dry, by the way. It just looks shiny. It just looks shiny down there. Anyway, let me throw some of that clear coat on here and see how she looks. Alright guys, threw the clear coat on it. I still gotta do under here, but I gotta wait for these sides to dry. What do you guys think? I think it looks good. It really brought that wood out a lot. I mean, it went from that color to this. Looks nice. We squeeze through here without rubbing up against it. Alright. So, what do you guys think about the clear coat? I think it's better than the stain. It kind of brought out the wood. It's kind of the light's pouring here, so you know, there's only one coat on it, so I'm gonna put several coats on it. I gotta come back out later and do the underneath part of it, you know. But this is gonna be the front. There's gonna be like here, how you see the subwoofers. It's gonna be and looking back, it's going to be American base sticker here, American base sticker here, and then probably some other cool stickers and stuff. So, you know, got the big port, double baffle. I don't really got to do the back here because I'm going to have a double back once I put it in the car. But I still did that because this is really just the box, and it's going to be back here, up, and then the sides sealed in. I think it'll sound great. Anyway, it's Christmas Eve and it's 8:37. I'm going to come back out here in about an hour, flip it up on the side, maybe 2 hours. Flip it on this side because that side will be, won't ever see it because I don't want to mess this side up. Then I'll put a coat on that side, and whatever other sides that I can get while it's on that, I'll do again. So they'll have at least 2 coats. But it's still very cold out. I think it's very cold everywhere. Put how cold it is where you live. I live here in South Central Kentucky. I know it's below 32. Probably below 30, probably in the 20s. It's gotta be. I was gonna wash my paintbrush out, but my hose is froze to the side of the house. Anyway, I want to wish all my subscribers a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a good one. Hope all your bass head dreams come true. You get all your subwoofers. Santa brings you some subwoofers. Santa's got like 12 18s on his sleigh. He be bumping. That's how you hear him coming at night, you know what I mean? At least that's how he comes to my house. Santa's really fly, you know what I mean? Anyway, like I said, hope you guys get everything you want for Christmas. And please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. This is going to be the end of part 4. And the next part, I'll have these in and the subwoofers in, and we'll throw them in the car. I don't know if that'll be tomorrow or not, because I still got to put a few coats on this. It might be the following day, so give me a day or so, because I want to do this right. I'm taking my time with this box. That's what you got to do if you really want to make a really good box. You really got to take your time, because I've rushed through them and messed some of them up. And I think this one's coming out really good. It's probably going to be one of my best boxes I ever built, to tell you the truth. So, anyway, Merry Christmas, y'all. Woo-hoo! I'm out. Late.
Turn on, man. Yo, get that water, man. Word up, man. It's hot out here, man. Yo, word up, man. It's how much this, man.
Naked as you're shaking when shoes break. It's DJ Rustical.
And niggas smoking blunts and drinking brew, cause that's the way. We smoke around and they do